It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Yes, it is showtime. What's happening, everybody? Yes, I am back. It is the Tuesday edition of, yes, that show. I'm him. That's me. And I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. if you're in Chicago right about now, 3:30 p.m. out on the West Coast. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, you and everybody that you know, everybody you don't know, everybody that you work with, that you go to church with, that you play ball with and play cards with and go shopping with and take vacations with and party with and pray with and everything. Strangers, aliens, it doesn't matter. Tell everybody to subscribe to my channel. Please share and like every episode right here on YouTube. I appreciate you watching, all right? Today, doing the monologue thing. It's going to be a relatively short show today. Just not too heavy, but we're going to talk about the blackout because the blackout continues. And a lot of people have reached out to me and asked me, Geno, what is the blackout all about? I'll tell you in about 60 seconds. Oh, by the way, you can reach out to me. I got like a live chat that's open right here when I'm live on my YouTube channel. First of all, happy birthday to Estelle. Remember the song, American Boy? Estelle is 42 today. Angela, don't call her Angela, it's Angela. Angela Winbush is 67 today. Angela Winbush from Renee and Angela. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't know that Angela Winbush is one of the baddest producers ever. You know, sisters wasn't really getting their props for producing the beats back in the day. Angela Winbush was bad. As a matter of fact, all those, and I'm gonna go old school, Renee and Angela, like Your Smile, all those great Renee and Angela songs, Angela was on the beats doing her thing. And she was also married to Ronald Isley for a time. Angela Winbush is 67, and man, please, Madam, our forever First Lady, please accept my apology. I just got so busy yesterday on the King holiday. I was so focused on my message. Man, happy belated birthday to our forever First Lady, repping the South Side of Chicago, Whitney Young High School, Michelle Obama. She is 58, so happy birthday to our forever First Lady. She turned 58 yesterday on Monday. So all my Capricorns, happy birthday. Aquariuses, you are up next. But Capricorns, it is still your time to shine. Yeah, it is. So let me tell you briefly about the blackout. Really started right around Black Friday. It was the Christmas blackout. It continues as the blackout. It is a protest to support our right to vote, to protect our vote for people who want to nullify our vote in many states here in America, and to protect our voting rights. So the blackout is, we only buy black. We only buy from black-owned businesses. Because why should we as a people, as a culture, and we encourage, you don't have to be black to participate in the blackout. You can support black-owned businesses. But for us as Black Americans, why should we continue to give our money to these large Fortune 500 companies that have CEOs and other executives that take our money and give it to politicians who want to nullify our vote? I mean, completely nullify it. Like, you know what? Too many of y'all voted, too many of you darkies voted, and you voted for the wrong person. So you know what? Your vote don't even count. We're going to come behind you and throw your votes out. Just nullify your vote. Yes, there are states that have put people in positions of power to nullify our vote and to protect our voting rights. You've got 19 states, over 30 laws to make it harder for people to vote. Like in some states, well, you can't vote if you got a college ID, but if you got a gun license, you can vote. I guess that means we got to go out and get a gun license. I'm just saying. We're going to do what we got to do, but we need help. So why do I encourage a blackout? Because the way to get a person's attention, the real way to get somebody's attention is to start digging in them pockets. And when that cash stops flowing, then people all of a sudden, you make the head snap. Like what was LL had the song, the head snap, head crack. Yeah, when you affect that cash flow, you get people's attention. They listen. I mean, they don't just hear you, they listen. And they ask, what's wrong? So why should we continue to give money to corporations and executives of those corporations that take our money and give it to politicians who want to oppress us as a people? I'm going to pay you to give my money. I'm going to pay you so you can pay somebody else to oppress me? Nah. Man, it's 2022. What we're not going to do is do that. So, and also I was inspired by Brother Joe Madison of the Joe Madison Show, The Black Eagle, on Sirius XM satellite radio, the Urban View channel. That's channel 126. Not even a paid endorsement. But Joe Madison, longtime civil rights activist and broadcaster. He's in the National Radio Hall of Fame. He is probably around close to, I believe he's got to be right around day 70-something of his hunger strike to protect voting rights. I said, man, this brother is in his early 70s. And he literally is putting his health and his life on the line. Man is a cancer survivor, and he's putting his health and his life on the line to protect and draw attention, to try to get these politicians. It's only a few. Well, not actually, it's more than a few. We got a couple, you know who they are. Grumpy and Goofy, Senators Manchin and Sinema, not to mention all 50 Republicans in the Senate. See, we always focus on Senator Manchin and Senator Sinema because they are allegedly Democrats, but we don't pay attention to people like Lindsey Graham and Tim Scott, senators right here in the state of South Carolina. And Lindsey Graham, back in 2006, voted to reauthorize the Voting Rights Act. So did Senator Mitch McConnell. Yeah, that dude. Senator in Kentucky, 2006, he voted to reauthorize the Voting Rights Act. Now, all of a sudden, so what happened? Oh, well, we had a black president, and he was elected not once, but twice. And they was like, oh, snap. And then, last year, in 2020, special election in Georgia, we elected the first black senator, the first black person, first black man, U.S. Senator, and the first Jewish American U.S. Senator in Dixie, the heart of Dixie in Georgia. And you're talking about some head snapping. Oh my God. We can't have that. And we got a black woman who's vice president. Man, these racists, these anti-black people who are the epitome of anti-blackness, racism, anti-Semitism, sexism, misogyny, hatred in all of its forms. Oh, your Oath Keepers and your 3%ers, your Proud Boys. Yeah, that whole crew, that whole domestic terrorist crew, anti-black crew, yes, anti-people of color crew that tried to overthrow the government last January 6th. Domestic terrorism, live and in living color. They live stream their own criminal acts. And a lot of them facing charges right now, including the leader of the Oath Keepers. How you like me now? So that's what the blackout is all about. So I encourage you to, if you please support the blackout. It is to get the attention of people in power. Yeah, now the people in D.C., they have power, but they have power because we give them power and because they're people whose work that they're doing, because the work of oppressing people of color, oh, they're doing the work of other people in positions of power. If we're going to be honest about it, So how do we get their attention, the folks with the money? Start giving them our money. What are we? Probably about $2 trillion a year as black people in America, black Americans, that we spend buying power. So we just gonna stop buying with y'all. How about that? Buy black, support black businesses, help black entrepreneurs, small black business owners like myself. We can help each other. We can help new businesses, our sons and daughters and nieces and nephews. Or maybe someone who wants to change careers, or maybe they retired, but they always dreamed about opening up a business. How about that? Isn't that a wonderful idea? Yeah, I thought so. I thought you would think so too. So that is what the Blackout is all about. Once again, it is to protest. It is a protest, basically. So it's a protest to support not just our voting rights, but to protect our vote, period, from those who want to basically nullify our vote. Even if we go through all the drama and the changes, closing polling locations in our neighborhood where you got to stand in line for 7, 8 hours in the rain or heat or cold in the wintertime. And we've done that to vote. And they close polling locations. I think the average polling location in a white neighborhood, I think the average time to wait to vote is under 20 minutes. The average time in black neighborhoods was like 3 or 4 hours. So what's wrong with that picture? And why is that? Because there are people who are doing everything they can, everything in their power, and some things is not even in their power, to keep us from exercising our power, our right to vote. So we're going to put a stop to that. So that is what the Blackout is all about today. All right, like I said, today, relatively short show. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Working Divas Wednesday. I like to always shout out to Working Divas. You always got love for the ladies, but Wednesdays I like to, that's a theme on my radio show, Star 99.7 right here in Charleston, South Carolina. You can even listen online. The TuneIn app, download that, star997.com. 10 a.m., 3 p.m., that's 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you're in Chicago, 9 o'clock, and if you're out in LA, 7 o'clock, 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you. God, most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show. Once again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. Subscribe to the channel, share and like, or subscribe, like, and share, however you want to say it, every episode. Shout out to Mr. Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. He is the CEO of Designer Cuts here in the Charleston metro area, Charleston, South Carolina metro area. You can check him out on Instagram, Kelby Cutting Up, KELBECUTTINUP, Kelby Cutting Up. Allie Jones, Alexandria Jones, and Bruce Gage, the official wardrobe consultants and stylists for the Geno Jones Show. Allie Jones is on Instagram. It's underscores at line below. So line below, underscore, line below. Lexi, LEXXIE, space, one space over, Nicole Designs. Nicole, Nicole. And Bruce Gage on Instagram, he is Miglio. That's Miglio with an I. Miglio Di Mario Uomo. Better yet, Google search Bruce Gage. You can also find him on he is on Facebook, Bruce Gage, but just like I said, either Miglio, Miglio Di Mario Uomo on Instagram, or just Google search Bruce Gage on Instagram. Check out his Instagram page. You can see, listen, his gear, and he's got gear he's got drip for men and women. You'll love it. All right, everybody. I love each and every one of you, Mother. I love you more than life itself. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate everybody that is watching me live. Be sure to share this episode, like this episode, give me your feedback, give me your comments, and tell everybody you do and don't know to please subscribe to the Geno Jones channel and check out the Geno Jones Show live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m., the next live episode. Go back and binge watch all my episodes. About 2 weeks ago, I had a conversation with Aaliyah's uncle, Barry Hankerson, talking about her brand new album and who's going to be on the album. Had a conversation with funk legend and icon, my man Larry D., former lead singer of the Bar-Kays, Larry Dotson. Got a new album and a new video. You'll get to see the new video. We had a great conversation and so many more from earlier episodes with Lettucey and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Senator Cory Booker, and so many, too many to mention. You got to go back and binge watch. Check it out. But the next live edition of the Geno Jones Show is going to be Wednesday, tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Until then, once again, thank you, and 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 you, so much for watching. And one more thing, as always, please be blessed. See you Wednesday.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.